Go. All right. This is Revan with Dungeon Crawlers Radio. We are sitting with Mike Kimball, correct?
Yes.
With the Utah Comic Book Writers. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your little organization.
Well, basically, my friend Holly and I have recently really wanted to get into comic book writing, not specifically like illustration. I know it's a big thing. People think they have to be illustrators to be writers, and what we wanted to be is really focus on the script writing end of it. Unfortunately, there really aren't any programs in the area to sort of help you out with this. You kind of have to do it on your own and figure out where to publish it. So we basically want to establish a group, a workshop group, where striving comic book writers can come together and kind of work on the craft together, basically work on the development stage, taking their ideas from just an idea in their head to something publishable. We would meet probably like once or twice a month, and we would just kind of help each other out in a workshop setting.
Nice. So is there a location that they can go to meet up for these events?
Well, right now, we're still figuring out the logistics of it because we're kind of just basically getting the feel out, or getting feelers out there, seeing how many people are actually interested in this in the area. But right now, if you want to go to meetup.com and sign up for this group, meetup.com, and actually sign up to Utah Comic Book Writers, we'll keep you informed about where we're going to be meeting up. Right now, we're sort of playing with the idea of meeting either in Orem, Salt Lake City, or maybe going back and forth between the two because we have members already that are in both sort of areas.
Nice. So this is basically for people that are interested just in the writing aspect of the comics and not the illustration part.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to, say that there's like a rivalry between the two or something, or say that if you are an illustrator you can't come. That's totally fine. But I think this is just sort of an area of the comic book writing that maybe isn't getting as much attention in the area. Or most people, whenever you talk about comic book writing, people always ask me, "Oh, so you can draw?" And I say, "No, I'm a writer. That's what I want to do. I want to work on the writing end." So we're focusing on that specifically. But if you can draw, that's awesome. It probably would help to have some illustrators with us that could help us out in the process.
I mean, you hear all about it, comic book artists, they can go to school for that. But as far as writing, there isn't really a program in any college or university or anything out there that says, hey, you want to be a comic book writer, here you go, and the ins and outs. So that's really awesome that you guys are doing that. Now, I have to ask, because you're kind of wearing Batman and Captain America, are you more of a DC fan or a Marvel, or is it kind of a blend?
I'm kind of a blend. I tend to go back to Marvel, unfortunately, but this is kind of like my dual nature, fighting each other. I feel kind of like I'm a child in between two divorced parents or something. Every once in a while, I get tired of the stuff that Marvel's doing. I get tired of the stuff that DC's doing. So it's just, I'm always looking for a good storyline. So I really have no specific loyalties.
All right, well, thanks again. So go to meetup.com/Utah Comic Book Writers. Then join us if you are interested. And with that, this is Revan with Dungeon Crawlers Radio with Mike.